Hi, I'm Christopher Geider, a licensed mental health counselor.
And I'm Erica Castleberry, a licensed clinical psychologist.
Welcome to our body image series. In this video, we'll answer the question, why do I hate my body?
It's very common to dislike or even hate one's body. This begs the question of where this body dissatisfaction comes from and why so many people struggle with it.
Negative messages from parents play a major role in our attitude towards our bodies. Sometimes these messages can be outright abusive, such as when parents call their children ugly or fat. But often parents plant the seed for a negative body image in more subtle, less intentional ways. For example, they may make frequent comments about the need to lose weight, exercise more, or look a certain way. Over time, these comments can send the message to children that their bodies are not okay the way they are.
Children who grow up with a parent who is openly dissatisfied with their appearance are also likely to develop a negative body image. They may receive the message that looking good is the key to being happy. Contrast that message with the experience of someone taught to value being kind to others or contributing to society as more important than what they look like.
And historically, girls and women tended to receive more negative or restrictive messages about their bodies. However, boys and men are increasingly impacted by these messages as well. And we can see this in the rising incidence of body dissatisfaction and eating disorders in this population. So clearly, negative body image is something that can affect anyone.
As young children, most of us didn't worry about how our appearance compared to others or some external ideal. We were just who we were. But as we grow older and begin school, we inevitably begin comparing ourselves to others. This is only human. But unfortunately, it's a major contributor to body dissatisfaction. When we're constantly evaluating how we look, we can easily feel that we're lacking or deficient in some way. Or maybe we actually like how we look, but then we may feel terrified about maintaining or losing this status.
Great points. And we also tend to judge our appearance much more harshly than the appearance of others. This is likely because we have learned to over-focus on our own flaws. This is something we don't do to others to the same extent, as we tend to also factor in personality and other qualities much more than we grant ourselves. In other words, we see others as whole people, and sometimes ourselves just as a body.
That raises a really critical point. Our focus on appearance can become all-consuming, blinding us to every other consideration. At its most extreme, some people may even come to believe that life is not worth living if they aren't physically attractive. This view is surprisingly common.
And that raises the question of whether our physical appearance really is the most important part of us. If so, then we're missing out on so many things that enrich our lives, such as our values, goals, insights, experiences, relationships, and so much more. Perhaps one of the hardest aspects of dissatisfaction is how it distracts us from finding and enjoying deeper meaning and purpose in our lives.
Luckily, it's possible to begin counteracting your body hatred and dissatisfaction. To help you with this, try out this exercise. The next time you find yourself zeroing in on your imperfections, devote an equal amount of time to identifying aspects of your appearance that you can appreciate but tend to ignore.
For example, are there aspects of your appearance that you completely take for granted because they are simply fine? For example, if you don't like how your belly or thighs look, can you find something positive about another part of your body, such as your eyes or hair? If you must judge your appearance, at least try to be more balanced by also identifying things you like.
For our next video, we'll continue answering the question, why do I hate my body? By looking at how media and culture affect body image.
Now, while we hope you benefit from our videos, please be aware that they do not constitute a therapeutic relationship or a substitute for individual therapy.
Want to learn more about body image? Subscribe to Mental Health Break to receive updates when we post new videos on this topic.